guys, so it is Friday, March 30th, my aunt's birthday, and I'm on my way to my fertility doctor's office to have my HSG done. Have you watched my IUI update where I talked about the cost and a little bit about the process and then my next steps? I mentioned that I was going to go have another HSG done. I didn't have one after my hysteroscopy, my surgery to remove the mass that I had in my uterus. And that would determine like if there was a tear in my uterus after the surgery or even a hole in my uterus after the surgery, to try to factor out like why I am not getting pregnant. So we're gonna have that done now, see if that is a reason. I've had like so much pain and cramps even when I'm not on my cycle since I've had that surgery, like severe pain where it feels like ripping, like something is trying to rip out of my uterus. Like that's how the pain's been. So I'm gonna have that done, see if that's the factor, and hopefully I'll have some time to just talk to my doctor after we see the results, just to see where he is and our next steps medically. Like I know my next steps right now mentally and emotionally, but to see what he says my next steps are medically. So I'll let you guys know when we're done. Okay, so my uterus is fine. He said he could see where it was like the dye was settling around like my ovaries and stuff, which could mean nothing or scar tissue or something. And I'm just like, okay, it's not why I came here. I came here for my uterus. I did not come here to get any more bad news. But he was like, he can't really give me a definitive answer. Keep trying, have surgery. It's just like when you're trying to get pregnant, you're just playing a guessing game when it doesn't work and you don't know why. So, I mean, at least now I know that it's not a tear or anything in my uterus, and we'll just see. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do at this point. I really think I feel like I want to wait until like I'm done with work and I have one less thing to stress about. But in life, like there's always something to stress over. So it's like if stress is the reason, when am I not going to be stressing? Like when is there going to be a time when I'm not stressing over something? Something is always going to be wrong. So like, I don't know, but today is day one of my spring break, and I felt like I've done nothing. It's 12:40 p.m., and this is all I've done today, was come to the doctor. So I need to go home and figure out, first of all, I need to eat something, and then just figure out what the rest of my day is going to look like. I kind of shifted my plans for today because of this. Y'all, I keep falling asleep like while I'm doing stuff, like while I'm trying to work, I keep falling asleep. So I fell asleep on the couch last night. I don't know what time I eventually woke up, but I was just like, forget that. Like I still had my makeup on and everything. I was like, forget it. I'm so tired. I just went back to sleep on the couch, and I just stayed on the couch until I got up to shower to come to the doctor just now. So everything I had planned today is like I'm about to throw it out the window because I think I'm supposed to be on like plan number 5 by now, and I haven't even done plan number 1. But I still need to go home and start my spring cleaning. I need to deep clean, so it will take me more than a day to do. Like I need to wash clothes and everything else. Like I need to like really, really clean. So it's gonna take me a little bit more time than I was hoping it would take. But I need to do that. I have part of my sofa is coming in on Tuesday the 3rd. The guy to come measure for a carpet is coming Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock. I'm like, dude, that's way too early. I got paint yesterday to paint living room and living room, dining room, kitchen. I only got 1 gallon. We'll see how far that goes. Because the last time I bought 2 gallons for the living room and hallway, and only ended up using 3/4 of one of the gallons. So I still have like a whole gallon of that paint just sitting in my garage, just chilling. So I only got 1 gallon. See how far it goes. It's like I almost want to start in the kitchen, since that's not painted at all, and take that out to the dining room and not start in the living room, because then I will run out and my kitchen still, like, my kitchen is the one space in the house that has, I mean, mine is like my master bathroom, but the kitchen is the only other space in the house that has not been touched as far as like paint or anything. Like, it's still the way it was when I got it. Mine is the appliances. That's all I've done in the kitchen, is put in new appliances. So I think I'll start in a kitchen, even though I kind of wanted to be done painting in the living room when the sofa came in. But like I said, it's only half of it. I got a L-shaped sectional, and only one part of this is a 2-part. Only one part's coming on Tuesday. The other part won't be here until like 2 Saturdays after. So it's like, it's not like a super rush for me to hurry up and get the living room painted, since it won't be the whole sectional, me trying to move that and paint around it and cover it and everything else. But yeah, I need to like go home and plan out my week to make sure that I'm utilizing each day to its fullest potential and not like wasting days. Like today, granted, I needed to rest because I am so exhausted. Like after my cycle, after working and not getting breaks at work, because I'm teaching 4 straight classes with no planning time. Like, I've been so exhausted. I don't know how much longer I could do that, because like that's physical stress is a totally different stress, but it's still stress on your body. Like, you need to rest. So like that, and I started that right after I got my IUI. So it's like, when you don't know what to blame, you just start blaming everything, right? I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and go, because it's already been over 5 minutes of car talk, and I know I said that I would stop doing this. So, bye. Hey guys, so today I am going to finish up some of my house projects. So I opened up my app. So I opened up the app Google Keep to put my to-do list in there for today. I've already taken down the kitchen light. It was one of the old fluorescent lights. Cleaned off the dining room table. Well, as much as I can, because I'm getting ready to take down a light in there. But I wanted to show you guys, and mind you, my house is still a mess because I'm still in the process of cleaning. So I still have some loads of laundry to do. But I took apart my dining room table that was not on the list that I just created. But it was definitely on a list of things that I wanted to do. So I have the glass, you see the reflection there, which is like 500 pounds. So I was proud that I was able to do that myself. But what I plan on doing for my dining room table and my coffee table, I don't know if my side tables are going to fit with the new sectional that I'm getting. But I want to spray paint this copper silver. When I first ordered this from Rooms to Go, I thought this was actually just a regular brown wood stain. I didn't know that it was copper until it came to me. So I thought that, you know, this was going to be the espresso wood, and then this would be the normal brown wood stain, which would match the legs of my current sofa. And then when it came in, I was like, oh, that's exactly not what I wanted. But, you know, I've stuck with the copper now for almost 10 years. And I'm going to spray paint it the metallic silver to go with the colors that's going to be in the house. And the cats are now fighting, if you can hear them in the background. So again, my house is still a mess because, you know, I'm doing some projects and I didn't see the purpose in cleaning. But that's the light fixture I'm getting ready to take down in the dining room to put up a new one. And then you can see where I took down a light fixture in the kitchen. You see where the popcorn cylinder is. I scraped that off when I first purchased the house. Of course, I couldn't scrape that section off because it was behind the light. And then I also need to get to that light over there and spray paint that the silver as well. That way it all flows and matches and looks updated. Then I need to paint the cabinets. So I have a lot on my schedule today, as you just saw. So once I take down this light fixture, I'm going to scrape down the popcorn ceiling from over there and underneath this light fixture, because, well, this one I might not have to, because I think this is a flush mounted light, and I think that this light is going to be the same size, if not bigger, than the diameter of that light that's on there. But I definitely need to scrape that off because it's a semi-flush mount light that's going over there, where the mounted piece is probably about 5 inches circular. So of course I need to scrape that down and figure out how I'm going to mount it, because it doesn't have the proper mounting fixture. I just had the fluorescent lights screwed into the ceiling without a mount fixture, so I'm just trying to determine if I can just do that with this new light, or if I'm gonna have to put the fixture into the ceiling, which is just more money and more work that I'm not sure I can do. But I'll let you see when I get done with the ceiling. Okay, so I'm done, and I completely said that backwards. The one in the dining room is a semi-flush mount, so it's hanging almost like a chandelier, and the one in the kitchen is going to be a complete flush mount. So either way, I have to scrape the popcorn off the ceiling. But you see how this one has a mounting plate inside? I don't even know if I'm saying the right name for it, but that is what I am saying I don't have in the kitchen. And now that I know that I'm doing a flush mount, that might cause an issue in the kitchen. So now I have to see what I can do about not having that in there, because I'm really not trying to hire an electrician to come out just to put up a $30 light bulb, like for real. Okay, I have my water, my scraper, my goggles, and my headgear. Guys, so I'm all done with the ceilings in the kitchen and the dining room. I'm gonna look at my list to see what's next. So even though I said that this would not become like one of those fix-it vlogs, I still want to give advice since I'm showing what I did. If you do plan on scraping your popcorn ceiling, it's super easy, super inexpensive for you to just do it yourself. It doesn't take up a lot of time. It is challenging only because you're standing up on a ladder with your arms above your head for a long period of time. That's really the only part that's challenging. For my house, like I could have done my whole entire house like in a day when I first did it, when I purchased the house 3 years ago. Because as you saw, when I did those little sections, it took me less than a minute. Like even doing the spot that was underneath the fluorescent light, which was about 3.5, 4 feet long, it still took me about 30 seconds to scrape that whole area. So with my whole house, like I really could have done that in a day. And people charge like $1,000 sometimes per room to scrape off the popcorn ceiling. All you need is a spray bottle with some water in it, a scraper, goggles, get a mask for the dust, tarp for your floor, which could just be the plastic, clear plastic tarp to put on your floor to protect it and for easy cleanup. And you're all set. Like that's really all it takes to do. So just wanted to say that since I showed that part. Didn't plan on that, but just wanted to say that. So we're gonna look and see what I have next and take off what I've done so far on my list. All right, so we've taken down, don't know how much you can see. Took down the kitchen ceiling, cleaned the dining room as much as I could. I took down the dining room light, scraped the ceiling. Looks like the next step is to paint the ceiling. Before I do that, I do want to clean up my kitchen a little bit more and then put away all the rest of the stuff that's in my dining room. Day 2, I'm getting ready to paint, well I already started painting the cabinet doors. Looks like there's so many, and my kitchen is an extremely small kitchen. I also got, other than my cats walking all over the place when I'm trying to paint, already see a piece of fur. My chaise lounge came in today for my sectional. So excited about that. Can't wait to redo my living room. Coral, I'm over you. Hey guys, it is Friday. I'm still home. I haven't left for my little weekend getaway yet. I do want to just show you what the kitchen looks like. Not done. Like, it's not done at all. I'm gonna have to repaint them. The paint worked on like the sides, like the frames of the cabinet, but it didn't work so much on the doors because the stain kept bleeding through. So some of the cabinets and like drawer fronts have like these brown lines where the stain bled through. So for those I needed to prime. The sides, which are not real wood, didn't need to prime. So therefore the Rust-Oleum transformation worked on the frames because it's not real wood, but on the actual doors I needed to prime before I used it. So now I'm gonna have to take them back down and paint again. So I didn't do the top coat on it. I just left it and put them up so that when I go away I don't have to worry about the cats getting on them, being on the floor and stuff. So this is what it's looking like, and yes, my kitchen is still a hot mess. So it does look better, but like it looks a whole lot better. Like I'm loving the kitchen with the white cabinets. So I'm happy that I've done it, but now it's like I wasted 4 days painting these cabinets just to have to waste some more time painting. Well, I guess it might be a waste of time. But the table, I love the way the table looked with me painting it. This is a table with the silver rather than the copper. And you can see the camera's reflection right there. So I do love how the tables look. Now I just need to find white slip covers for my tan chairs. Right. So I'm getting ready to go to Walmart to pick up some stuff. I need to get litter for my cats, so we forgot about that. Like I didn't do my normal Sunday or Saturday Walmart run. So I'm on my way now to go to Walmart to pick up that stuff and to get like my lunch and food and stuff for next week. That way Sunday I will probably be exhausted I don't have to worry about going out to get lunch and dinner for next week. I totally forgot that I have my camera with me. I'm on my way home now, so yeah, I didn't vlog any of that, but I got everything I needed off of my list, plus a backpack to carry around all of my camera equipment. That way I can have my tripod and my camera and not have to have it in 2 separate bags. So yeah, I'm gonna go home and pack, eat something, get the cats ready to be without me, and head out to get there. Probably won't get there until about 4 o'clock if I leave by 12:30. Got my gas. I'm not sure if I'm ready to go. Like, what I have planned for tomorrow, I'm going to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee tomorrow. Today I'm going to Douglas Lake, which is in Dandridge, Tennessee. Looks beautiful, but it's like not much to do in Dandridge, like at all. So, and I think that's part of the reason why I didn't leave yesterday, because I was supposed to go yesterday. Like, I paid for last night and I didn't even sleep in a room last night. Like, I was, for one, having anxiety. Like, I live in the South, and clearly I'm a brown girl, and you know, it's scary when you're by yourself and you're going new places in the South and you're not sure how accepting people are of brown people. So I'm not sure what's going on this road right now, but all the cars are like trying to get over to like my lane. So I don't know if there was like an accident. Well, no, because those cars just went. All right, let me figure this out and get out of here, because I don't know what's going on right now. Okay, I don't know what that was. Like, I don't know if they were just trying to get over to the lane, like, because they didn't even turn. Like, it was a turn there, and I just passed them, so they didn't even turn at that light. So I'm not sure what that was about. They were worried they were going to miss I-85, like 2 miles before we got there. But yeah. So I was like having an anxiety attack, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go here and be in these woods and this mountain by this lake, and like something's gonna happen to me because I'm brown. And y'all, like, I normally don't feel that way, but I also normally only go places that I've been before. Like, this is a brand new place for me. The only time I've been to Tennessee was when I was in college, when we went to play the University of Tennessee in football. So I was like with my dance team and the marching band. You know, I wasn't by myself. We didn't go anywhere. We just literally got on the bus, went to the game, got on the bus, went back home. So yeah, I was really feeling anxious, and I was just like, I couldn't do it. Like, that's sad when you're at a place in your life where you know you need a vacation, but you much rather just stay home. And that's where I was. I was like, I'd rather stay home. I have all the stuff to do at home, but I already spent $200 on this room, and I'm wasting my money by not utilizing the room. So I'm forcing myself to go. I'm excited about Pigeon Forge. Like, I wish now that I would have just stayed in Pigeon Forge, because there's, like I said, there's nothing to do in Dandridge, but I'll make the best of it. That's why I'm not rushing to get there. I was gonna try to get there today at like around 12 o'clock and like just drive around and stuff before I could check in. But I'm like, for what? There's nothing there, especially not now, because it's gonna be cold there. Like, it's 60 degrees here in Charlotte, and it's supposed to be like high of 56 or something today there. Oh my gosh, I don't know, y'all, but we'll see. I will make the best of it. Sorry that I'm on here complaining, but like, I was really freaking out. Like, I'm still anxious about going, so I'm just like looking forward till tomorrow, because I know I'm going to like have a blast tomorrow. I'm going to go in the Smoky Mountains and do a hike. Like, I've never hiked before, which is another reason why I wanted to make sure I had a backpack to put all my stuff in. Like, I'm so excited about tomorrow. I have a lot of fun things planned all in one day. Don't know what I'm doing Sunday morning. I might just go around the lake and take some pictures Sunday morning before I leave. Find a church to go to. I don't know. But yeah, I just had to share that because, like, I straight up was having an anxiety attack worrying about my life because I'm brown and I'm going somewhere in the South. Like, that's so sad that in 2018 we still have to worry about stuff like that. Like, it's so sad that people are so ignorant and closed-minded that they don't realize that we're all the same. And then you're going around saying that you believe in Jesus Christ, but yet you're racist. Jesus was brown. Like, let's just put that out there. Jesus was brown with nappy hair. Like, read Revelations. Let this get this straight. So you go around saying you don't like brown people, but you believe in Jesus. I need you to fix your lives. Like, for real. But, like, it's just really sad that this is the world that we live in. I went to Sonic to get something to eat. It was fun going because, you know, the sun hadn't completely set yet. But coming back in the darkness, even the fences looked scary. Like, I don't know what my GPS did on the way back, but it did not take me the same way. I about lost my life. I had to put my bright lights on. I never drop my bright lights. Like, street lights don't even work. I don't understand. They were non-existent. I just know that tomorrow I need to be back before the sun is gone. Because being up here in these mountains ain't no joke when it gets dark. Beautiful in the daytime. Scary as heck at night. But I'm going to end the vlog here and see you guys next week with tomorrow and thereafter. Good night. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow will be a better day, which means next week for you, the vlog will be a better day because I'm actually going to be out and doing stuff as long as the rain ceases to stop ruining my vacation. It's been raining since I've gotten here, therefore I've just been in here and I just went out to Sonic. I don't ever eat Sonic to get something to eat. So hopefully tomorrow
rain will lighten up so we can get out of the house and go and see Pigeon Forge. I'm so excited about tomorrow, getting out to see Pigeon Forge and going in the mountains and doing a trail and hike. So I can't wait for that. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, give this a thumbs up, definitely share this. Love you. Bye.